Hello, history scholars. Mrs. Olson here. This is the second installment of the PowerPoint lesson titled American Imperialism. We first learned about American imperialism in Japan, and now we are going to turn our attentions to Hawaii. And I wanted to start with this very big map of the world to give you an idea of where Japan is located. All right, so here we are looking at the Pacific Ocean, North America, South America, Asia, and Australia. Those of you that like geography or just know where Hawaii is, can you locate Hawaii on the map before I tell you? Okay, so here's the continental United States, and here's Washington. Okay, this is Hawaii. I know it looks like a speck, but given how massive our Earth is, Hawaii kind of is just a speck from this perspective. Okay, so let's look at a different map which shows the United States, and you can see in this key the red indicates US possessions, and then you can see by each one of the US possessions the year in which the United States possessed it, acquired it, took it. So the Hawaiian Islands in 1898, that's when the Hawaiian Islands became officially US territory. And that happened through the Spanish-American War. But that's a different lesson for a different day. Okay, so let's talk about how the United States became an imperial power in the Pacific, specifically focusing on Hawaii. Well, I want you to know that Hawaii was a regular stop for merchant ships, missionaries, and whaling ships. If you go back to this map, this gives you an idea of how far across the Pacific Ocean it really is to cross. And so this is not exactly midway, but it is definitely in the middle of the ocean. So it's a good stopping point for different kinds of travelers. So here in Hawaii, they were resting, refueling, and getting new supplies. Now, word information came back from Hawaii from all of these different kinds of people, and Americans quickly learned that they could grow sugarcane and make money off of sugarcane because of the type of climate and soil that Hawaii has. Okay, and to give you an idea of time frame, by the 1850s, many sugarcane plantations had been established. So I'm not going to tell you that Americans with capital, meaning money, went to Hawaii and bought land there. A lot of it was taken and just they started growing crops. They started growing sugarcane to make money off of it. Okay, and we're emphasizing those. Here we go. Okay. In 1872, there was a severe recession that struck Hawaii's economy. So anything that's severe obviously isn't good. So this is going to be worse than just a little bit bad, I suppose. A recession means that the economy isn't making money. And generally, when a country or an area isn't making money, that isn't a good thing. People start to lose their jobs. They can't put food on their family's table, and then people become unhappy. So recessions are not good. This note reads that the US worried that Hawaiians would turn to the British or French for help because of the recession. So the US decided that they would ratify, they would make into law a treaty in 1875, okay? And what it did was to exempt Hawaiian sugar from tariffs. So exempting means that you don't have to. So think of it like everything but, right? So Hawaiian sugar was not taxed. And I wish I could make this go all the way away, but if I stop moving my cursor, it will. A tariff is a tax on an imported good. So any sugar that was sent to the United States from Hawaii was not taxed. This means that the tariff, or excuse me, the Hawaiian sugar was not going to be as expensive without the tax on there. Hopefully you watched the tariff video. Okay, so giving you context with these dates, in 1887, the U.S. had exclusive rights to a naval base at Pearl Harbor, and pretty much they demanded this. It wasn't like the Hawaiians just rightfully gave up their very protected harbor at Pearl Harbor. Okay. There's a group of sugarcane planters that get into it with the Hawaiians. There's an uprising, really. And what happens between this really big fight between the planters and the Hawaiians is that the Queen of Hawaii loses her power and authority over the Hawaiian people. So I think her name is kind of fun to say Queen Liliuokalani. Try to say it with me. Queen Liliuokalani. She is the last queen, the last royal to rule Hawaii. After that, it is Americans who rule. Okay? And in 1898, the U.S. annexes Hawaii. So annex means to take in. The U.S. takes in Hawaii, and Hawaii officially becomes the United States, or part of the United States. Okay, so here I wanted to show you Pearl Harbor. So this is Oahu. This is one of the islands of Hawaii. And you can see that this reads Pearl Harbor. And look how large it is for one and how well protected. Once you get inside, this is a great safe harbor, minus Pearl Harbor, the World War II Pearl Harbor event. This is a very safe harbor for ships. Okay. And this gives you a zoomed in version. Here it is from the Pacific Ocean. You make your way inside. Okay. This is one of the sugarcane plantations. If you're looking down here, it's just that USC owns this photograph. Okay, and this is Queen Liliuokalani, the last Hawaiian ruler of Hawaii before it becomes America. And I wanted to share this with you because they even made songs about the Hawaiian annexation. Okay, guys, that is our last slide for American imperialism. So the first video lesson was about Japan. The second one was focusing on Hawaii. Make sure that you took good notes, and if you need to go back and watch it again, of course, do that. Make sure that you have questions if you have them. Bye, guys.